I said you cannot have a special agreement between a Multnomah County DA and these, it's called the Lloyd Group bid of landlords and property managers. They actually
Can you do me a favor and run over Ted Wheeler's toes sometime with that thing?
Okay. You try to pull up that Multnomah County DA agreement between Lloyd bid
break an ankle or something,
and review the agreement to see what the terms are. Okay.
So in other words, the city of Portland has an agreement with the DA's office to give a DA to the Lloyd district.
Absolutely. That Lloyd, they have their own office set up, they fund it, and they overlook on special terms on what the DA does. That's in the agreement. You need to get a copy of that agreement at the Multnomah County DA's office to Lloyd Bid Group. They're a non-profit group. And that shouldn't be happening. There needs to be complete separation. Complete separation.
Yeah, I mean, it's a conflict of interest.
Absolutely. There's no way it can't be. So, through your avenues, try to pull up that agreement at the DA's office. Try to get that agreement. I can't access it.
Okay, we'll have to do that probably in a couple days over here.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, that's ridiculous for the city or for an area, not the city, but for an area.
It's a group of property owners, landlords, property managers have that agreement with the DA in that location.
To purchase a DA.
To me, it's a bought and sold DA, and I've made that statement at Multnomah County.
Yeah.
It's bought and sold.
And you brought that up and got kicked out?
I got kicked out because this is the second reading today. They approved it, and I said, no, you cannot have that DA in the agreement. It has to be removed from the agreement. I said it's unconstitutional, and I've been removed out of the meeting. It's unconstitutional.
Yeah, it seems like they're removing every known activist.
Well, they don't want the voice of dissent. They don't want us speaking against that. That's
And Keith, not Keith, but Eli videotaped the protest over here in front of the Justice Center on the 1st.
Right.
And there's 10 Black Bloc, and they brought out a bunch of riot cops and cops on ATVs and stuff like that.
Well, I think they're really overreaching on what they do with Eli. I'm on his side. I'm on his side for freedom of speech, and he has every right to attend these meetings and not be removed. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
They may disagree with me in there. I don't care.
Right.
Okay. He's got every right to be in there like anyone else.
Yeah, and they don't have. They shouldn't be on his back like
they
were.
are on his back from when he walks in, when he's in there. Anyway, have a good day, gentlemen.
All right.
Oh yeah, good job, man.
Right after they've either been done talking or they've all been kicked out. I left to go get coffee, came back, the kids from school were gone, and then I went and just checked my car, came back, and now the police are...
All I know is that since the age of 11, the
They all left.
has tried to kill me.
And Homeland Security was over there with them.
I'm not going to stand to take it.
This is definitely different.
2 and 2 equals 4.
Huh?
It's definitely different than my home Anchorage, Alaska.
And that means I'm probably going to die.
Boy, this wouldn't be put up over there?
No, this wouldn't be tolerated. Neither would homelessness. No, neither would somebody laying on a sidewalk putting a tarp over themselves and pissing themselves right in front of your door. No, it would not be tolerated at all.
What would they do up there?
They will put your ass in jail and they will wad up all your shit and throw it in the dumpster. It's that simple. Get up off your feet. Work. I think it's funny. Portland has a slogan: "The city that works."
The city that works.
But here I'm here to tell you, pretty much. Pretty much. But it is different. It's you don't see
You just gotta
things
do
like
this.
this.
You just gotta do this motion to Ted Wheeler in City Council.
Yeah, I noticed that they had 4 cops over here, and then I go walking down, and they meet a Homeland Security right down there.
Tell them how you agitated these
So you guys were in there, and they says if you got to get out.
They're really afraid of you. And that's what's really...
Keith went over his time, so he had to leave. And then I had a security guard behind me. I mean, he was like this close behind me, right? So I couldn't back up, and I was having people walking in front, right? So I was letting the people leave in front, and I got kicked out because I didn't move fast enough to get out of there.
What you gotta do, girl?
Greetings from the state of Alaska. God bless. Happy New Year. Take care. Hey, Eli.
Keep up the good fight, bro. I'm not just standing, take it. Thank you very much, bro. Yes, sir.
You missed all the good times today, man. This is my buddy Jeremy. Look at him, he's sharp. Look at that guy. Oh shit, he's all dressed, all fucking.
Right on. I'm out of here. He's like, you know what? I got enough secrets. I'm out of here. If you don't fucking let me out of here, I'm telling everything.
Still a nice place.
That guy's amazing.
Yeah.
He's one of the best in the city.
Hey, they had 3 or 4 cops over here on the sidewalk.
I saw him. I watched him.
When they walked down that way, once they got
I'm
past
gonna
that
leave on a
little
high
hill,
note. I love Jeremy.
once they got past that hill, there was
Get the fuck out of here. Just like all the rest of the good cops. The only good cops in Portland sue the city and get the fuck out quietly. Oh. The rest of them just stick around for their pension. Or they're psychopaths that love to take the kill shot. They want to take the kill shot. If he wants to die, let him die. And with that, you guys, welcome so much to the anti-free speech zone here in the city of Portland. Right now, this is the army out here right now. There's 5 of us right here on camera. I mean, I don't know everybody's agenda, but I do know that everybody's out here right now, and that at this moment right now, we're all fucking unified. This is Keith Davis right here, Multnomah County Cop Watch. This guy's fucking an inspiration. Hey, Justin, you want to get in on this? On being a battle man? What? I don't know your politics, your history, and all that stuff, but I just know that you got a camera and you know, you're basically seem like you're just dude looking for truth and all that stuff. Yeah. Justin, me, you want to? All right, you got excluded too, man? Or? Pardon me? Did you get excluded too?
No.
The alt-right gets to stay. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's my brother.
Fits my narrative perfect.
No, Stuttering Stanley went in there, and I'm just wondering what they're going to do to him. Yeah, but I.
Get in there.
They check 4 of us and see that there's 2 more to crowd readily available. Maybe they'll change the tone a little.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, so I don't. Yeah, I don't want them fucking saying I'm like bad guy or something. So that's why I backed up.
I went in there and just simply read off their own rules. They said that I was a bad guy.
Yeah. Well, we are bad guys to them.
And we're a church. Yeah. Changing elections is an urgency. Brendan?
I decided not to sleep so I could come here this morning and say hello to Joanne during her first day at work. And it's an exciting event. All of us with a camera and a social media account, we all got ejected from the building for 24 hours. And I didn't say anything. I was just there to film. I'm still trespassed because they claimed that I wouldn't leave in a timely manner.
Why were you asked to leave?
Because the whole room was cleared out, and
my mind filming, and you were asking if you could film.
Yeah, and I wasn't the last person out of there either. There were still a few people out.
Did you feel like you were targeted, like they were watching you at that time?
Yeah, actually, as soon as I went in this building today, more than any other day, I felt like upon entry I was being watched and followed.
And you set up a event page for this day, right?
I did.
You really wanted to mark this occasion.
That's right. I said, well, actually, my event page was going to be for this evening at 6 p.m. during the celebration, but that's not going to happen now that I've been ejected for 24 hours.
She wants to be your leader, and if you could say something to her, what would you say?
Well, I don't see her as a leader. I saw Joanne, I saw you walk away at a time when you could have vouched for independent journalists, and you said nothing. And I saw you smirk when Keith mentioned Chloe U. Daly clearing out the homeless on the I-405 and the ODOT thing that was passed, or there was a unanimous decision. So there's already, I can see this going downhill, but I just wanted to film. I'm new media, and I have a social media account.
Father films?
I'm not allowed in City Hall for 24 hours.
God, I look white compared to you. I mean, everybody, I'm so white here. I mean, except for just like on a police report. It's fucking strange. We're here, standing here with Robert West.
Yeah, I got kicked out because they said I didn't move fast enough. I had a security guard standing right behind me, like inches behind me.
I wasn't there.
In fact, I took a half a step back and basically bumped into him. And I let the people in front of me go by, you know. and they kicked me out because they said I didn't get out of chambers fast enough.
And so, I know what you do. Tell everybody what you do.
I'm a cop watch. I go around and film the police and make sure they don't violate people's civil rights.
And yeah.
And I also cover political and protests and stuff like that.
How many videos do you have? You have like one of the most.
I got over 10,000 videos.
Most of them are cop watch videos, guys.
Yes.
So what kind of tablet is that?
A citizen against the
But literally, people came here. I don't know. I got kicked out. I just know that these guys.
He was just tossed from their lives. It's like leaving a...
You need every single person out here we can. Asking questions, citizen journalists change the world. Let's do what mainstream media is not doing.
They've been taking that step.